Hey up everyone, Magpie Gaming here. I hope you're all doing well. So the drama in Escape from Tarkov just continues, and we're once again back to this talk of hackers in Escape from Tarkov and the state of the anti-cheat, etc, etc. And I don't know. I'm a bit torn on creating this video because of the context of it, but I feel like I should talk about it. I feel like I have an opinion on it and I want to share that. Some of you will like my opinion, some of you won't. It's just, it's one of those things. At the end of the day, we can't all agree on everything. But this guy has put a video out, and if you've got your ear to the ground when it comes to Escape from Tarkov news, you will know exactly what I'm going on about. I'm not going to put no links to it or anything like that. I don't want to promote it. But he's a Escape from Tarkov gamer. I think he's a Twitch streamer. I don't really know. I've never heard of him before. But he's done this video where he basically uses hacks to catch other hackers in Escape from Tarkov. And the reason that he's done this, so he says, is so that he can shine a light on the overall issue within the game. He doesn't go and kill any other people in the game. He just shows that other people are hacking too. So the way that he does this is he uses the ESP hack. I'm sure that some of you will be familiar with how that looks. It basically gives you the location of other players in the raid when you launch into it. It will tell you where they are, it will tell you the weapon that they're using, their KD ratio, etc, etc. Now what he does in his video is he is behind an object, but he will do the wiggle, and if somebody else is using ESP, they will be able to see him wiggling, and they do the wiggle back. Now he does this, and I think it's about 125 raids, and in 125 raids he works out that roughly 60% of the 125 raids other people were using the ESP hack because they wiggled back. So he's saying that 60% of all raids have hackers in. Now the numbers are rough at best. You just don't know how many people are hacking in this game. You could say that there is a hacker in every lobby, you could say that there's a hacker in every raid, but we just don't know. Some raids will have no hackers in at all, some raids might be full of them. I guess you will never actually know. But it raises this issue of hacking within Escape from Tarkov, and obviously this video has blown up over the last 24 to 36 hours, and Battlestate have actually responded. Well, actually Nikita has responded on Reddit and put a statement out. I'll put a link in the description down below so that you can go and read this, but basically he says that, they know this is going on, they're very well aware of it, they are trying their best to always catch people that are cheating in the game, but it's a never-ending battle, and it is for any online game a never-ending battle. People will produce cheats, then the game developers become aware of those cheats and they produce countermeasures against those cheats, so the cheat makers go away and make something that isn't detectable, and then it's get detected and banned, and then they go away, and it's just this cycle that repeats itself all of the time. But what I'm seeing is a lot of people on Twitter, I've been reading it avidly this morning with all of the drama going on, and what I'm seeing is a lot of people going, I didn't realise it was this bad, I'm now quitting the game. I saw one person that said he had 10,000 hours in the game and he's no longer going to play it anymore because he's seen how bad it is. Now I'm sorry, but my experience of the game is what I will judge on whether I continue playing or not, and my experience is that 60% of all of the raids that I have ever been in over the last 4 years haven't had hackers in. Now it could be that 60% of the raids did, but I didn't know about it, so why would I let it affect me now? Why would I think, wow, after the 60% of the raids from the last 4 years, fuck this, I'm not playing this game no more? I still avidly love Escape from Tarkov. I think per wipe I maybe report 12 to 15 people for what I believe are blatantly hacking. The rest of the time I would say that the engagements are true. It's even if you're using this ESP hack, it's like this. So let's say that you're in 3-story dorms and you've been to marked room. You're in marked room, you're looting it. The hacker can see that you're in marked room, so he makes his way to dorms. The chances are that players on the map are going to make their way to that area of the map anyway. So although the hack tells him where I am and he knows to go there was a good chance that a player would have gone there anyway. So for me, I wouldn't know that this person is a hacker. I would just believe that they're coming to dorms to go and check out the marked room. Obviously once you're in the building, my footsteps, my movements are going to give me away, so that person knows that I'm there. So again, I wouldn't know that this person is hacking. They still have to have an engagement with you. The ESP hack isn't God mode or anything like that. Yes, it gives them an advantage because they know what weapon I'm using. I think some of them show you what ammunition you're using as well. But at the end of the day, it only takes that one hit to kill that person, and that hack's done them no good whatsoever. So for me, as the player that they're going up against, I know no different. All I know is that I'm in there looting and some person has come in and tried to engage me. Now, it's 50-50 which one of us wins. Yes, they have an advantage because they know when you're going to peek, because they can see it. Yes, they have an advantage because they know what weapon you're using, but that engagement is still true to life. It's still got to be that one hit on each other to make, you know, for him to win or for me to win. But at the end of the day, my point is, I didn't know that person was hacking. I had no idea about it. To me, it was just an engagement that happened. So it doesn't really affect me in that way. When it does affect me is if I'm in a bush in the middle of nowhere and somebody decides to pick me out and start shooting at me. How did they see me? How did they know I was there? I've kept myself sort of off the beaten path. I'm out the way. I may be reloading magazines, maybe healing myself, you know. So yeah, maybe a lot of the time I have come up against hackers, but me personally, I don't know it. And I'm still enjoying the game and getting something out of it. So I'm not going to rage quit on this game because of that. Now I know that some people go, you're just defending Battlestate, but I'm not. I think up to now Battlestate have done a mediocre job at sorting hackers out in this game. I still think there is a lot more that they can do. But when you look at the billion-dollar corporations like Activision and Call of Duty, that is still riddled with hackers. It's absolutely teeming with them, and they have all of the resources at their fingertips, and even they can't stamp it out. So how is a small studio from Russia going to achieve it? They're not. It's just something that we will have to live with, and I hate saying that because we shouldn't have to live with it, but it is. It's just a never-ending battle, and they will always be in the game. To what level will depend on how well the anti-cheat is working and how well the manual bans, you know, are working. It'll depend on how often we're reporting people that we think might be hacking. So yeah, it's just one of these things that goes around. This video that this guy's put out is nothing special. He believes that he's shining a light on an issue. You're not, mate. We already knew this existed. We're not stupid. You know, the everyday average Tarkov player knows that there are hackers in the game, but we go in for the enjoyment of the game. Every now and again one of these hackers might be blatant and they get reported, but for the vast majority of the time I don't even think we would know that the other players are hacking. You know, like I say, that engagement still has to be true even if they're using ESP. So for these that fly around the map using God mode, oh yeah, that's a lot different. But with ESP, an engagement still has to happen. But the thing is, we assume that everybody that hacks does it to go and kill other players, and that's not the case. I would assume that quite a lot of people that hack just do it so that they can avoid other players. They're able to see where they are and avoid them so that they can get their quests done and things like that. You know, not every hacker's out to ruin everybody's day. Alright, some of them are, but not every one of them is. But like I say, it's a cycle. It just goes around and repeats, and this video does nothing but just bring an issue to the forefront again that's always there. It has prompted Nikita to put a statement out, but his statement is very reminiscent of ones that they've previously put out, and people are calling them out for that. But the thing is, the issue hasn't changed. It hasn't gone away. The types of cheats that they use have evolved, but the actual overall issue of hackers being in the game hasn't. They're just there. The tools that they use to catch them will have improved, but then the cheats improve, and we just go around again. This will most likely be an issue again in another year or so, and maybe even more so when Arena is released, because Arena is going to be a lot more of a competitive mode. They're definitely going to have to tighten up cheating, you know, the anti-cheat with that. But again, cheats will just proliferate that as well, and we'll be back at square one. So I think a lot of this rage quitting from the game is stupid. I'm not going to watch this guy's video and think, wow, I'm not playing that game, there's lots of hackers, because my experience in the game hasn't been that. So, you know, like I say, I have engagements, I don't know the other person's hacking, sometimes I win, sometimes I lose. That's just Tarkov. But yeah, it's just rinse and repeat all over again. So if you want to go watch this guy's video, do so. You know, you might be outraged, you might be just like me and think, yeah, I already knew that. So, but yeah, let me know in the comment section down below what you think about all of this. To me personally, it's just one of those things we've got to live with, and like I say, I don't like saying that, but that's just a fact of online gaming. It has cheats in. It's as simple as that. So as always, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching and listening. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Stay safe, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care.